They're coming in off a back-to-back, 111-96, Quinn. They won last night against Memphis. I know you and I both watched that game earlier today.
Yeah, what they were able to do is they got Memphis to play their game. Starting out, one of the guys I think we'll be talking about obviously is Harden circumstance. So you can't be surprised by that record.
And they will take 45 threes per game as Victor Oladipo hits his first shot.
Yeah, the hardest part of Houston is not getting caught in their rhythm because they run the threes. That's too easy. 2 layups right there at the rim. The thing, they were trying to get him involved early. Now you can just run and beat. Harden did not quit on the play, and no one spoke to Collison about what needed to be done.
And James Harden and the Rockets out.
He was very good in the Bulls game. Wasn't able to knock that three-pointer down.
Teammates calling bogey. He was 6 of 9 from behind the arc at the United Center. Anderson for 3.
He won't hesitate. He struggles to get good shots. He did last. And the Pacers have to take advantage of those leanings and when they try to get in the way. You can see here, they double team, and now you're forced to scramble to make a play.
Foot on the line, basket by Turner. You said it, Quinn. Houston is top 4 in scoring, 100 in defensive scoring at just over 103.
Well, one of the things Mike D'Antoni talked to them about was the fact that they had to be better defensively. That's a slip off the screen there, that high pick and roll.
11-point lead for the Houston Rockets, who in their last 5 wins I mentioned have led by an average of almost 27 per game. They can shoot the 3, and they do with Ariza.
Again, that's off. He's a good defender. Could not get there.
Boy, Eric Gordon has been reinvigorated in Houston as Ariza hits another jump. That's short, rebounded by Harden.
See, this is what happens if you reach.
Bogdanovich has it, another Houston turnover as Collison, who has struggled from 3-point range, hits the jumper. Darren Collison started out.
Deep 3.
And that is Gordon.
That's out by the banker's life. And that was, Chris, is will Houston be able to run back the entire game? So that's what Nate McMillan is looking to do. Keep running so you can see if you'll tire him out.
And Bogdanovich for 3.
Yeah, at some point you'll make shots. Keep pushing the ball.
Bojan Bogdanovich, 6 of 9.
Speed him up. He plays at his own pace, and he's very comfortable regardless of who's guarding him.
And now they've got Bogdanovich guarding him, giving him some size. They lob it up, and it's dunked by Tariq Black, who just checked in.
Well, Ariza in, he's defensive.
P.J. Tucker's
in, and Black. So they've got 4 really good defensive players in on the floor, and Harden.
Turnaround jumper, it's good by Turner. And also Houston did not travel Nene tonight.
Good find, because Ariza was on him. That time, Black got his hands on the top of the ball, so there was no foul.
Corey Joseph, and that's Bamute.
He's doing that much better. He's not known as a 3-pointer.
I think the other name that we saw, Michael Jordan. Harden off the glass, it's good.
It's a tough one because for a while Corey Joseph had.
I think when the night he had 56 points, he accounted for 91.
Right.
And there's another one.
He just threw a pocket pass. You got to shoot coverage. You got to do a cover out, cover back, and you got a guy in Harden here with 13 seconds. Chris, as you know, this guy can make some plays.
Black pounds it.
And you're looking for where the help is coming from. It was a heck of a pass, but
11.
Well, that's really what you have to do. The team that plays with this kind of firepower, you just keep playing. I don't care who it is.
Sabonis draws the contact and scores.
I really think you've got to be able to push it up and try to get some easier hoops. This is a tough matchup for Lance because P.J. Tucker's as tough of players you're going to find.
And there's Sabonis on a great pass from Corey Joseph.
You know, I'm a deep. I mean, that's the second one that Eric Gordon has taken out by the lettering.
Joseph, Sabonis, Bogdanovich, Lee, Stevenson start the second quarter. Domas for 3.
That's a good sign for the Pacer team. Shoot that. Solid defense there. That's Corey Joseph.
Stevenson,
does.
2-on-1. Bogdanovich lays it in. Indiana has cut it to 6.
See how he's able to handle this. Good job. That time just being active for the Pacers.
Stevenson finds Leaf for 3.
Because I think Leaf can do some things.
The bench has energized, believing after trailing by as many as 17, energized by Domas Sabonis and the Indiana bench.
Well, I liked how the Pacers just continue to play. I mean, coming out of that timeout, they were able to get Gordon coming around us. Got a big, strong guy like Sabonis, just overpower the thin Capello. He's more athletic, but he's thin.
13 points for Domas. He is 6 of 7 from the field.
Yeah, he's starting to make P.J. Tucker has started to make 3 with that in the Pacers for what they've done.
Quinn, Friday night we were in Chicago, and that's a bad pass by Sabonis. The Bulls have decided that at home they will wear red 41 nights.
Oh, okay. Wow.
As Bamute hits his second 3, they are already 8 of 17 from behind the arc. Step back jumper, Oladipo. 6 for Victor. 3-pointers.
Right.
They're just under that tonight. 17 of their 36. Now 18 of their 37 as Bamute was short.
Very nice. That ball hit the ground once. When Lance Stevenson first got it, he dropped it and then he...
James Harden already has 10 first half assists, and there's 11.
That was between his legs.
Watching the Houston telecast earlier today, they're saying that Capella's at the 3 by Collison. Capella's conditioning. 41 to play, second quarter. Rockets have led by as many as 17. Inside, Harden 2 more.
Yeah, and he just took his chest, his shoulder, put it.
Stevenson stays on the floor with starters Collison, Young, Oladipo, and
pass.
Turner. Through the hands of Stevenson. Oladipo for 3.
Just keep yourself right there in the game.
118 points per 100 possessions. Victor Oladipo, I asked him about it after that win against the Bulls as James Harden knocks down a 3. He just said, we can be scary. You like that 3?
And stolen by Gordon.
He had nowhere to go. What Nate McMillan was making the point about, James Harden was the one that called a timeout. Even though the ball was with Aaron Gordon, so he
on it. When it's the 7th time Indiana's given up 60 on the year.
Yeah, the second half, you really got to be strong defensively.
Oladipo to the basket and scores.
It makes a great play out of it.
13-50. Step back 3, Harden, perfect.
He gets that mismatch with the center. There were 2 layups, right at the basket.
Quinn, one of the things that hurt Indiana as well, Thad Young, 9 straight games in double figures, did not score in the first half.
I noticed that too, partner. He hadn't scored. So he's going to have to make his impact in the game.
Miles Turner, Capella short. Collison gets inside, missed it. Oladipo lays it in.
Good follow there. I'll tell you what, back, he can't do it.
Again, they played last night. They won at home, beat Memphis 111-96. They needed that win against the Grizzlies because they had lost the previous 2 games against the Grizzlies, and just like that, his 3rd.
I like it. He'll eventually make one. He's not afraid to take them.
0 for 6 tonight, Thad Young. Comes in shooting 50% from the field. That's Capella at the rim, basket, and a foul.
That's an assist for Harden, too.
And Collison to the rim, missed it. Too strong.
Because he didn't expect to get there because Harden tried to foul.
Ariza for 3.
Earlier, Harden had tried to foul. And this is one of the things that Dan Burke was talking about, getting back. And when
it's a 17-point lead. It has matched the largest of the night for Houston. 6.5 to play, 3rd quarter.
He's going to back him up. Yeah, he's going to take a step back. And he had Miles out there, and Miles they're playing in a back-to-back. I know they got a lot of talent, but you may have to run their legs out from under. Got to go to work.
This is also the group that got the Pacers back in the game.
Exactly.
in the first half.
Victor does a nice read there and able to get to the glass.
From three-point range. They've made 12. They average 15 per night.
You got to throw it to Sabonis. He's got Harden. Oh, you can throw it to Victor, who's stepping out. He's got him there. He was getting a foul call.
Stevenson misses. Pacers 7 of 17 behind the arc. Houston 12 of 33. Harden step back jumper, perfect.
Eric Gordon, but that time they ran that play for Anderson and he missed it.
Pacers start the fourth quarter. Stevenson, Leaf, Joseph.
This is perfect.
Sabonis, Bogdanovic.
It's perfect. It's perfect because they don't think that Leaf can handle.
He's guarding Eric Gordon.
Well, the Pacers have done a good job on since the first quarter.
And on cue, Gordon hits a three. Sabonis has his fourth rebound. Lance Stevenson tonight leads Indiana with 10 rebounds.
Good play. Good play by Victor Oladipo. Sabonis got a big stuff off and then just make a solid basketball play.
Sabonis has 17. Oladipo leads the Pacers with 22. And that's Tariq Black. 33-28 in the second. Houston led by 12 at the half, but Indiana's been behind by double figures most of the way. Sabonis.
Good find. Really good find. That's what you love about Sabonis. Victor gets the finish. It's with Miami, who now plays with him. He comes up the bench, but he's pretty active.
Pahute. So Indiana gives up. Points off.
Got enough options there that they can do that. They have put James Harden back in the game, by the way.
A little surprised.
Yeah, I am too.
Oladipo to the rim, left hand. 26.
Well, you know, to your point, this is what's appreciated about this group. This group will play. The Pacers will play, regardless of the score. I mean, Victor takes that in there, and there's all kind of things that can go.
And Capella has a double-double for the 8th time this year.
Very similar, because you had Steve Nash. What I think is different here, you got more weapons in the post. I'm sorry, on the perimeter. That's the difference. I mean, when you look out there and
very rarely this year, Quinn, has Indiana not been in a game. And this has been one of those where the Rockets have been able to keep the Pacers at arm's. Harden out there with Capella, Ariza, Gordon, Anderson. Houston starting 5. And rolling to the basket, Capella. He has 18. Another James Harden assist.
I think Jackson just found that out too.
Final 90 seconds. Just want to thank everybody with the crew for getting me through this, Quinn.
You did it. You did it yourself.
Well,
I'm frankly, I'm impressed. I'm very impressed because you.
Well,
this is kudos to you.
get some rest the next couple of days and be back ready to go in Memphis. But I do appreciate all of the assistance by everybody. As Ariza has 5 threes. I would assume Indiana will do the same. And that will be our final.
Yeah, and I think at this point, everybody just needs to regroup. I mean, one of the things that I think that you have to think about with the Pacers, you call a Chicago team the Rocket team. They're better than they were last year, and they were good last year.
118-95. James Harden.